fields stand the lightning tree. Its limbs all torn from the day it was born, for the tree was born in a thunderstorm. Grow, grow the lightning tree, it's never too late for you and me. Grow, grow the lightning tree, never give in too easily. Down in the meadow when the windows scream, a whispering queen in the lightning tree. Dreams come true when you want them to. If you want them to, then it's up to you. Grow, grow the lightning tree, never give in too easily. Lightning tree.
What happened?
It's the old rag and bone fella. Must have been taken ill or something.
Poor old fella. Here, what about his horse?
What?
Can't leave it here.
Well, don't look at me, love.
We ought to do something.
I know what I'd do with the horse. I'd shoot it.
Shoot it?
I'd take it down to the knacker's yard and have it done in.
Don't look much good, I must say. It's a bag of bones.
No!
Hey?
You mustn't shoot him.
What's your name, son?
He's not a bag of bones.
What's your name?
Jip. His name's Jip.
What's the matter with him?
Do you know where he lives?
Who?
The boy that just run off.
Search me.
Okay, I'll take the horse.
What are you going to do with it?
Why, do you want it?
No, not me.
Right, I'll take it then. I've got an idea.
There you are, Marty. Nearly finished. Where's Ron this morning? He's supposed to be doing this.
You know what Slugger calls him? The late Ron Stryker. I don't know what's the matter with Sultan this morning.
You're all behindhand this morning. What have you been up to?
We've nearly finished. There's something wrong with Sultan.
Why, what's the matter?
Wouldn't touch his feet this morning.
Well, don't put him inside. Give him a run in the meadow.
Okay.
Can you take Marty too?
Yeah.
Come on, Malcolm. Come on.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, boy. Whoa. Steady, steady.
Easy, boy, easy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You old devil. Whoa.
When can I ride Dancer?
Well, not at the moment. Not until I've schooled him a little. He's much too full of beans at the moment. Steady, steady. Whoa, whoa.
Easy, easy.
Please, blimey. The way he came out through that door, I thought he was full of dynamite.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see, if she once got the bit between her teeth, you'd never be able to hold him. Now, look, nobody at all must ride her at the moment. Do you understand? Whoa, steady, steady. Whoa. Is that the last of it?
The last of it, he says. The last of it. That'll be the day when we've run out of this.
Now, I want her saddled up. Whoa, whoa, steady. Look, she's much too frisky. Where's Ron?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I see. Late again. Whoa, steady. Whoa.
What's all that about then? Hey? What'd you do that for? We'll never get home at this rate. You want a proper breakfast, don't you? Talk about the blind leading the blind. Come on.
What do you think of Sultan?
Can't tell.
He's not himself, that's for sure. He's sickening for something. Should be in his store with a blanket.
Tuckle up tight.
Not joking.
Well, the Colonel said let him out.
Yeah, you didn't have to groom him this morning.
He still knows.
So do I.
So now you know everything about horses.
No, I don't. Just because you're losing the argument.
Have a horse now.
You too.
Here, horsey.
Oh, just
Nice
you wait.
Look.
Where on earth did he get that from?
The Colonel sees that, he'll be furious.
Too late?
Stryker!
You stupid idiot leading a horse on that infernal thing. Come in and see me.
Tell you what, John. Horses are always trouble, me old mate. Always. Come on.
His name's Ron Stryker.
Ron Stryker, is it? Yeah, well, we know all about him.
This is where he was. He was here.
Yeah, well, he's not here now, is he, Sonny?
He's taken John up to Follyfoot. It's a terrible place. They torture horses. That's where he'll be.
Whoa. Who there? Stand still there. Stand still. And get back. Stop for you. Stand there, you great brute. Just because your name's Dart, I don't need to do Ireland fling. So the Colonel gave you a telling off then, did he? Why did you do it then? Why bring the horse back? Horrible looking brute. I always thought you said that horse was work on 4 legs.
Yeah, but I've got this plan, see? It's like, well, it's sort of, a good deed. Well, I can do a good deed if I want to, can't I?
Oh, good deed, he says, good deed. You join the Boy Scouts or something?
Thing is, mate, I need your help.
Oh, yeah, I thought there'd be a catch in it somewhere.
Look, do you remember that young Willans kid, Jip?
Oh, you came here with his mum about a horse.
That's him, yeah. Yeah, well, I sort of scared him off once, see?
I'm not surprised. You frighten me all the time.
Look, do you want to hear my plan, or don't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm fascinated.
Right, well, I scared him off, see?
Yeah.
I told him we tortured our horses. Well, it was only a joke. Anyhow, he believed me. When he sees me this morning, he runs a mile, doesn't he? You don't know where he lives, do you? Jip?
Me? No.
Oh. Because, you see, I was thinking he could look after John. Oh, no, not here, but down at Simpkins' yard. Just till the old geezer comes out of hospital. Well, he loves horses. He'd be ever so pleased.
Oh, yeah.
So you like the idea, do you?
Yeah, but where do I fit into it?
Ah, well, I was hoping you could just nip down to wherever Jip lives and tell him.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll just nip over. I'll do your actual nipping.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Oh, nothing. I told you he won't talk to me.
Oh, marvellous.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, yeah, it's marvellous, isn't it? Because not only do you get a nice, happy, warm feeling doing a good deed, you also get a nice, happy, warm feeling knowing that you're not going to bother about your horse yourself.
No.
No, you're right, son. It is no. It's your good deed. You do it.
Not me, mate. I think it's a rotten idea.
I thought you liked Jip.
I do. But he doesn't know the first thing about horses. If you ask me, your idea stinks.
Oh, all right, mate. Pardon me for breathing. You won't go. Slugger won't go. I can't go. How am I supposed to do a good deed if no one will help me?
Better ask the Colonel, ain't you?
The Colonel? Ha!
Come in. Oh, it's you. You want to see me?
Yes, Colonel.
Well, I want to see you. Now, what's this nonsense I hear from the police that you told young Jip Willans that we were cruel to our horses?
It was only a joke.
So you did say it. You know I can scarcely credit it, even from you. You're a lazy, shiftless, idle, workshire young layabout, you know that?
Yes, Colonel.
And why I put up with you, I don't know.
No, Colonel.
Any more of this nonsense and you're out. Do you understand?
Yes, Colonel.
Now, what do you want to see me about?
It don't matter.
Of course I will, Ron. Be glad to.
Oh, that's smashing, Dora. Ta.
And to find you at Willan's. When I find him, ask him if he wants to look after John for a couple of weeks down at Simpkins' yard, okay?
Great. Ta, Dora. It'll make it up to him, see? A good deed.
Look! It's John. She's escaped.
Hey! Hey, quick, you get a horse.
Now, mind you behave yourself.
Not on Dancer, Dora. The Colonel said...
I can manage her.
But... What's the matter? It's Dora. She's gone after John on Dancer.
You damn fool! I said no one was to ride her. She'll break her neck. Steve, try and cut her off. But take it easy and don't excite her.
What are you doing on that horse?
Knock it off, Ron.
That doctor's been up there a long time. I hope she's all right.
Hello? What do you want?
I've come to see Mr. Simpkins.
Well, all right then. Only be a few minutes.
Hello, Chip. Oh, thanks for the comics. But it's changed.
You all right, Mr. Simpkins?
I'm not bad.
What happened?
I was going towards John when all of a sudden I felt faint and then I just blacked out.
They've taken John up to Follyfoot.
They'll never keep John at Follyfoot.
No, but she's up there now.
Well, she'll find a way home. She could do it blindfolded.
Do you think she will?
There'll be no stopping her, Chip. She'll be home before they realize she's gone. Probably she's home now.
John! You found your own way back.
Come in.
Well, we were worried about you. Are you okay now?
You give us a nasty turn for a minute. Hey, good job you didn't break nothing. A rose by any other name. Oh, something.
Oh, Ron, they're lovely. It really is your day for good deeds.
Yeah, well, they're probably full of earwigs. My good deeds usually are.
And I was going to help you in everything.
Yeah, well, it was only an idea, wasn't it?
Did you catch John?
Blooming thing. No, we never.
I'm going looking for him in a couple of minutes.
Well, he could be miles away by now.
Certainly took off as though he knew where he was going.
Yeah, that way. But what's that way?
Simpkins' Yard for a start.
So Scotland, mate, if you go far enough.
Simpkins' Yard, mate. Chip, what are you doing here?
Mr. Simpkins let me be here.
Come for John.
But she doesn't want to go. She don't want to go back to Follyfoot.
You know that's not true. You've seen Follyfoot and horses like it there.
But she came back, didn't she?
But you never come and see your horse. He's very happy.
But it's the other one who I don't like.
Ron? You don't have to worry about him. He's all right.
But anyhow, it's like an old person's home.
What's wrong with that?
Old people don't want to move.
They what?
Old people. Me gran didn't, and Mr. Simpkins didn't. Nobody wants to leave their own home.
Don't know about that.
Would you? Hey, would you?
Follyfoot's my home. Only one I ever had. Come on, John.
Now then, I'll tell you what you can do. Go on, up it, you horrible brute.
Oh, Slugger.
What are you going to say if he gets his great snout down your orangeade, eh? Go on, up it. Now look. You write to your mum, young lady. You haven't written once since you've been here, have you?
Oh, Slugger.
Oh, Slugger, she says, oh, Slugger. Go on, do as you're told for a change.
What do I tell her? Dear Mummy, I've just been thrown from a dangerous horse and Slugger's built me a beautiful deathbed.
Yeah, don't say things like that. That's tempting Providence, that is. Well, touch wood before you say things
Oh,
like that.
Slugger.
Yeah, it's more yourself, isn't it? You feeling better now? Right. Now, you think of something nice to say to your mum.
Hi.
You okay? Hello, mate. I brought you good deed back.
Great, Steve. But, what am I supposed to do with it?
Oh, same old stuff. Feed her, water her, groom her, exercise her, muck out, change her bedding. Usual thing.
Looks as though John's your problem again.
Should have left you where you were, mate. In the street. Work on 4 legs, horses. And you lying here like Robinson Crusoe, you're not much help to me neither. Hey, I know what I'll do. I'll see Jip. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get him to look after you, mate, if it's the last thing I do.
Hello, Jules. What are you looking so grumpy about? You try writing a letter to parents you hardly know. And you would have something to be miserable about.
Hey, you shouldn't be up.
I'm all right, honestly.
Good. I wish I could say the same about Sultan. He's not looking any better.
I wonder what it is.
It's one of those days. Thank you, Ron Stryker.
He was only trying to help. He's doing a good deed.
Yeah? I'll tell you something, shall I? Ron's idea is to let Jip look after John while Simpkins is in hospital, right?
Yes.
And if I tell you that's what Jip does anyway, looks after him for Mr. Simpkins.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Jip and Simpkins are old mates.
So that means...
Yeah, precisely. If Ron hadn't tried to do his good deed, Jip would have John, and you wouldn't be hobbling around like a wounded soldier.
Oh, poor Ron. Tell him nicely, Steve. He was trying to help.
Find out for himself, won't he? Look, you take it easy, eh? I'm going to start schooling dancer. No horse does that to you and gets away with it, I can tell you.
Jet.
Go away.
Hang about, mate. I want to talk to you.
What have you done to that horse?
I got this idea for John. You want to hear it?
No.
Look, mate, it's not like you think.
Told a copper about you.
Come off it. Who you trying to kid?
That copper will get you.
Hey! Come back! I want you to look after John. Not me, you! I want you to look after him. You stupid Earth.
What are you doing? Look, you oughtn't to be walking about. You ought to be sitting down.
It's colic, we should have guessed.
Colic? Let me have a look. Well, he's not sweating. Has he been kicking?
No.
Pawing the ground?
No.
Trying to lie down?
Well, no.
Hello. When did you first notice it?
When he wouldn't touch his feed.
Well, who groomed him this morning?
I did.
Well, it must have been a once-over lightly. Is that the way you usually groom your horses?
I groomed him okay.
Look, if you'd groomed him okay, you'd have noticed this bruise. Look. He's been kicked. Look, walking him about was the worst thing that you could do. All right, put him in the stable. Now, keep him quiet. Give him a mash. Slip some treacle in. That ought to make him eat. Go on. Go on, boy.
Sorry now. Oh, sorry now. Walking her about. You should have asked me.
Oh, shut up, Ron. You're supposed to be looking after John, in case you'd forgotten.
Play her a tune. That's what Jip does down at Simpkins' place.
Hey? Jip?
Yep,
Down at Simpkins' place?
that's right.
Looking after John?
Right.
So every time he takes off from here, he's going to see Jip?
Yep.
Oh. Take my hand, take my whole life for two, for I can't help falling in love with you, like a... Oh!
Did that on purpose.
I thought he liked music.
Maybe he does.
Hey, look at him go, hey? Look at that. They'll never catch him. Straight back to Simpkins' yard. And Jim.
Perhaps you've done your good deed after all.
Yeah.
Feeling better, Sultan? My golly, he is.
What?
Feeling better.
Well, I told you, didn't I? It's me music. Me playing. Treacle? Oh, what does he know about it?
Down in the meadow with the wind in the west, the lightning soon faced up to the test. His heart went snap when he took the rap, the terrible rap of the thunderclap. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, it's never too late for you and me. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, never give in too easily. Down in the meadow when the wind blows free, a whispering green in the lightning tree. Dreams come true when you want them to. If you want them to, then it's up to you. Grow, grow, the